Is there any amendment to the existing Citizenship Act which precludes the possibility of non-Hindu applicants to knock at the doors of Bharat for citizenship or asylum? The answer is a no. I am at some liberty to criticize the proponents of the CAA themselves for the delay that they have caused after taking 8 different extensions from the Parliament in the notification of the rules themselves.
Let's flip the word, diversity in unity. How does the CA take that forward? I know that you wanted to sort of disconnect the conversation from Bharatiya, but this government claims that it is actually the one that speaks for the essence of Bharatiya.
Right.
And it talks about a Hinduness,
right,
which it traces to a dharmic past. But if that CA is going to be, or the dharma is going to sort of, at some level or the other, bring out an exposition like the CA, then we have a problem.
So, see, let's have this conversation on the anvils of specifics. Is there any amendment to the existing Citizenship Act which precludes the possibility of non-Hindu applicants to knock at the doors of Bharat for citizenship or asylum? The answer is a no. The CAA is a limited inclusive intervention for the purposes of addressing the unfortunate realities of our immediate neighborhood, where 3 Islamic republics have a specific problem with other identities. That's the unfortunate reality. And we are operating under the premise that Indian Islam is different from the brands of Islam being subscribed to by our neighbors. Okay? Therefore, those people who are getting the rough end of the stick, thanks to their minority position in those countries, are being given a certain expedited option. Because the first point of attack when it comes to these countries happens to be those people who do not share the faith of the majority in those countries. Therefore, since they are the first points of attack, they are the softest targets possible, a limited intervention is being made. The myth that is being purveyed is that CAA translates to automatic vestation of citizenship. It doesn't, because they still have to satisfy the rules that have been notified. Second, all it does is that it limits a certain cutoff period from 11 years to 6 years. 2, my own criticism of the CAA, despite me supporting it in principle, is the cutoff date that has been prescribed, which ultimately translates to defeating the very humanitarian intention which is supposed to be the basis for the CAA. What is the point of limiting it to a particular date? Regardless of that, my argument still remains, I welcome it, because it doesn't take away anybody else's rights. It only makes sure that those people who are being kicked out are being welcomed as soon as possible. My criticism has also been the delayed notification of the rules. So because I am not the mouthpiece for any cultural or political outfit, I am at some liberty to criticize the proponents of the CAA themselves for the delay that they have caused after taking 8 different extensions from the Parliament in the notification of the rules themselves. So according to me, it's important to dehyphenate these positions from any political organization or a cultural organization, because dare I say this, a lot of us are practicing Hindus not because of a political party or because of a cultural organization, but because we have always been practicing Hindus. Their existence or absence wouldn't have made a difference to our practice in any case.